New Orleans, land of the Pelicans, in a fine Western Conference battle at the New Orleans Arena. Welcome to the Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. You look at the Kings, and it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
That is Murray's game. He doesn't settle. He is always in attack mode.
And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
The shot by George, wide open. And it's off from three-point range. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to talk with Willie Green for a minute. I heard Coach go over the dribble handoffs that Sabonis is so creative with. He reminded his players that the jumper isn't the first option. Usually he looks to pass for 3 to 4 seconds, reminding his players to stay wide, anticipate high passes, watch for the cutters, and then contest. Sabonis can be a real headache out there. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Even inside and against contact, Murray stays flexible and gets to his finish.
Pass to Levine. The 17-footer. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Bounce pass from Westbrook. 11 feet away. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
A nice shot by George.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Outside DeRozan. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Murray. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Murray's got 6.
A bigger point guard is 6'4". Murray has no issue scoring inside.
Pass to DeRozan. Sacramento moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Levine can't hit.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
From past the arc. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pass to Levine. And stolen by Murray. Left side, George. Latre. Kept alive. Nisi. Here's Filipowski. Hits it from three-point range.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Outside DeRozan. Screen by Sabonis. It's DeRozan with the drive.
Once DeMar has momentum behind him, let me tell you, watch out because he's going to put on a show.
Pass to Filipowski. Murray surveying the D. Count it. 8 points for him.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The Kings trail by 11. Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
One of the best dunkers of this era. Levine loves to put on a show.
And new leadership for the Pelicans. Greg looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just stay on the court.
Pass to Murray. Driving the lane. Misses from short range. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. 9-point game. Inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. It's George on the wing. And he makes that one. George has got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Oh, my goodness, the slam!
Oh, Monk using those afterburners on that drive to the hoop.
There's the triple. George grabs the board.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Eubanks. Now Levine. And a missed layup.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Murray, no good. The Kings trail by 9. Here's Westbrook. And the dunk by Westbrook.
So skillful with the ball. Westbrook showing us what he can do.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. By 7. Pass to Misi. Murray right side. Here's Filipowski. Outside for George. Back to Filipowski. Offline with his 3. The Kings trail by 7. On the wing, Monk. 5 on the clock. They set the screen. No good on the triple. New Orleans with the ball. Murray outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a new front office taken over in Sacramento, Richard, this past summer.
Not to mention first-time head coach Doug Christie taking over the sidelines, and significant change to this roster. It'll all be judged by the results on the floor as usual. Normally he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
Pass to Filipowski. Back to Murray. And it's good. 2 points. Murray's got 10.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. The Kings trail by 9. Pass to DeRozan. Tries from 16. And that's good for 2. He has 6.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
In the corner, George with it. Now, Filipowski. Murray outside. Back to Filipowski. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Yeah, good job to take him right at them.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
You know, Richard, the Sacramento Kings are an organization that has faced heavy criticism for their decision-making.
Look at the players they've missed out on the draft, the stars that they've traded away, as well as the coach that they fired. Short-term thinking has done major damage to their long-term success, if any.
Pass to Sabonis. Now, here's DeRozan. Kicks it out to Schroeder. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. Great D that time from Vucevic. Pelicans leading by 6. In the corner, George with it. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Kings. Pass to Murray. It's hauled in by George. .153 left to play in the first. Shoots the 3. And Trey Murphy gets the 3. 6 points for him.
You can count on Vucevic to make a few clever handoffs. He sees what's happening at all times.
Outside DeRozan. It's rebounded by New Orleans. From deep, George. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Malik Monk is a key player for the Kings. He said, coming to the organization, I felt like I could bring an energy that Zach had been waiting for. And it's a comfortable fit. Coming here slows everything down. I can just focus on my craft in hand, and it's been working for me. Guys, back to you.
He's played great for him. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Sabonis is a guy who works hard on both ends of the floor, and he does things the right way.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Sabonis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
A wide open look here for Fears. Off target with his 3. Schroeder with the ball. Up again. Up top to DeRozan. Deep 2 from Murray. DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for the Pelicans. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
They set the pick. Down low. And Senge gets it to go.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Monk. And he drives in. And then Monk with the dunk.
Just letting the play develop naturally. Monk is so unpredictable in these pick and rolls.
To the paint. Here's Vucevic.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Tries it from 9. And it's DeRozan missing. Pelicans leading by 8. Pass to Vucevic. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by the Kings. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Screen by Sabonis. Kicks it out to Ellis. It's stolen by DeRozan. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball.
D all over Sabonis there, which you have to be, because that is a tough man down low.
The Kings have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on. The first free throw is good. There's no doubt Sabonis has developed RJ into one of the best big men in the NBA. A double-double machine.
Yeah, and what's most impressive about his 2024 performance, he had a game where he was the first player in NBA history to have a triple-double without missing a shot, turning the ball over, or committing a foul. It was literally a perfect game.
No good with the layup.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
It's Ellis on the wing. And now the Pelicans on the break. And it's George finishing it off.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Monk looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from 12. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Pelicans leading by 9. Here's Asenge. Knocks down the 3-ball. Asenge's got 5.
The great dish. Fears can create for himself and others.
And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Good on the 3-point shot.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Fires the 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Monk. It's rebounded by Poole. To the inside. Here's Sensabaugh. And the Pelicans hit again from deep. Oh,
great ball movement there.
Westbrook. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's Fears. Still scoreless. Monk outside. Ellis outside. Pass to DeRozan. Sabonis inside. The layup off target. Pelicans leading by 15. Now Fears. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Poole with the steal. Pass to Asenge. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. The Kings trail by 15. Here's Monk. And it goes down 2 points. Monk's got 4 points this quarter.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Pass to Asenge. Takes the three. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Ellis outside. DeRozan surveying the D. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 16.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing.
Whoa, look out! Look out!
Okay, I see you.
I just love the energy and heart this young man Fears plays with.
Screen by Sabonis. DeRozan. Count. Good. DeRozan's got 8 points.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Pelicans leading by 16. Poole outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Outside Westbrook. Back to Levine. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. 6 on the shot clock. Banked in off the glass.
Not just a shooter, Levine is also willing to bury himself inside and go to work.
Pass to Nurkic. Here's Sensabaugh. He's got 6. From downtown, Pierce's shot is off.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Levine, that's good.
There's Levine showing out with that high-arcing jump shot from the corner.
New Orleans leading by 13. Pass to Poole. Fears with it. Back to Poole. Fires the three. Westbrook pulls it in. The Kings trail by 13. Now Levine. Fires from deep. Another three for Sacramento.
And Levine takes a lot of threes for this very reason. Such an effective shooter.
Pass to Nurkic. And here is Poole. Here's a Sunday. And that time, also a missed shot.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Here's Poole. And Westbrook pulls it down. The Kings trail by 10. Pass to Sharge. Murray outside. Sacramento gets it back. Here's Levine. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Levine's got 10 points in the quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Right wing. Here's Sensabaugh. From outside, off the mark. Here's Sharge. Outside for Murray. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Achua. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Here's Murray. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
And look at the inside presence already from Murray. It'll be fun to watch this young man grow.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Both teams will make substitutions. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. They led by as many as 18 points. To the wing right side. The shot by Filipowski, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Smart play call by Levine. Breaks up the defense, feeds the easy shooter.
You know, RJ, when you think of the top scorers in the NBA, Zach LaVine can get overlooked.
Yeah, Levine's career scoring average is over 20 points a game. We're talking about under 100 guys have done that in league history.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Yeah, it's good to see him with this free throw percentage up over 80.
Becoming a more consistent offensive weapon. Murray finding ways to contribute.
Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Outside DeRozan. Over Murray. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Pelicans leading by 5. Pass to Misi. Murray outside. From deep. Rebound by the Kings.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
What I want to know is where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
It's stolen by Schroeder. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And the Kings check on 2 more.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Murray outside. It's George on the wing. No good on the 3. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pelicans lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And here's Schroeder. On the wing, Levine. A floater. And stolen by Murray. Here's Filipowski. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, his court vision has come a long way since entering into the league. Murray is now a skilled facilitator.
Pass to Levine. Clock at 6. From the stripe. And he gets the jumper to drop. Levine's got 14 points.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
And Murray, here we go. And Sabonis pulls it down. The Kings trailing. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Well, the Kings are great offensively, but looking for continued improvement on the other end. Head coach Doug Christie said, defensively, what I'm asking them to do, the level of intensity, is difficult. I want you to play so hard that you raise your hand and say, quote, I need to come out of the game. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And that one's good, short.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Now, here's Schroeder. He's got 5. Outside, Levine. Here's Sabonis. And the layup is good. Sabonis has got the game tied up here for the Kings.
And I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Outside, George. And George with the stuff.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Sabonis, high post. It's good from the top of the key. And that's 15 points for Sabonis.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed one shot in their first 5.
George in the post. That's it. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Outside DeRozan. Launches a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. DeRozan's got the lead up to 1 now for the Kings. Lets the 3 fly. Sacramento grabs the miss. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
And it's so much easier said than done. But now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
And it's George missing.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Levine for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now a 6-point Sacramento lead.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Back to Murray. To end the run. And that's 2 points on the layup. Murray's got 13.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Sacramento making a switch here. Sacramento leading by 4. Pass to Ellis. Right side, Sabonis. Messi grabs the rebound.
Had enough room to finish, and that's what he'll usually make.
Misses the wing 3. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Back to Monk. Ellis outside. Clock at 4. Left side, Westbrook. The 3. Back to Ellis. Outside for Murray. With the putback. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Offensive rebounding comes down to muscle and hustle. And Sabonis got a lot of both.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Murray outside. 6 to shoot. Here's George. Rebound by the Kings.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Pass to Ellis. Outside, Sabonis. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Sabonis has got the lead up to 8 now for Sacramento. Back to Murray. Pass to Filipowski. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Filipowski's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Now, here's Monk. Over George. Monk outside. Tries again. It's blocked. They retain possession. And another shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Pelicans trailed by 5. Murray with it. Outguarded by Murray. Takes a 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Outside, Sabonis. Pass to Ellis. To the paint. It's blocked. Murray outside.
I think Murray knows exactly what he's doing. He's going to go to that defender knowing he's going to get contact.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Kings.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Here's Levine. There's the drive. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Over to the wing. Filipowski. A three-pointer is right on target. Filipowski's got 11.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Kings moving the ball around. Outside, Levine. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14. And here's New Orleans now. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And Willie Green wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Murray left side. Pass to Fears. Fires for three. Rebounded by Ellis. And so Ellis will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Talk about a guy, Richard, who can shoot the lights out. Keon Ellis, over 40% for his career from three.
Yeah, coming into the league, everyone talked about his defense, but he's shown great touch from outside and he generally takes good shots. I'm going to tell you this. Defensively, you cannot let a streak shooter get a groove. And right now, Zach LaVine, he is on fire.
On the wing, Murray. He's got 15. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Fears. Here he goes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
You notice how decisive Fears' drive is. He's fully committed when going downhill.
Tries the spin move. They get it again. Takes it out to Schroeder. Outside, LaVine. Schroeder. Pass to Achua. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Right side to Rosen. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
On the wing, Murray. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Pass to LaVine. Ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Murray. Up the floor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
Yeah, easy call.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
4 on the clock. Here's Ellis. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Azenge, no good. The Kings trailing.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Here's LaVine. Back to Ellis. And stolen by Fears. And no good on the last second attempt this time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Pelicans ahead. They lead by
73.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And so here is New Orleans. The lead is 2. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Now Westbrook. Ellis surveying the pass to Monk. Shot clock at 6. Here's Westbrook. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. Now Poole. Picked by Vucevic. Nice move. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Murray right side. Over in the corner, Ellis. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul.
And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will.
Pass to Monk. Down low. Here's Eubanks. Great D that time from Vucevic. Pelicans leading by 4. Here's Asanye. Sinks the three-pointer.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
They get it back. Back to Monk. Ellis outside. Pass to Murray. The three. And Vucevic pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Asanye. Misses the three. The Kings trail by 7. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Kings moving the ball around. Here's the screen. Westbrook. Count that one.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Eubanks. Monk for 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. The Kings trail by 5. Pass to Eubanks. Ellis outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Jordan Poole picks one up.
Team foul.
And that one misses.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Here's Fear. And that one drops for him. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
Right through the defender. Jeremiah fears a lot of traffic, but somehow finds a way.
Pass to Vucevic. Poole outside. Clock at 6. Here's Spears. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Inside. Over to the left wing. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And it's 9 points for Jeremiah Fear. Westbrook drives in. And Fears pulls it down. Poole with no one around. Off target from three-point range.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Eubanks. Westbrook with it. He doesn't hit that one. This one for 3. And it's Jordan Poole with the 3. Poole's got 5 points in the quarter.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Aggressive move by Westbrook, but then again, look, what else is new?
Now Fears. Here's Sensabaugh. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Outside for Murray. A three-pointer off the mark.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Here's Fears. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Murray outside. Outside Westbrook. Back to Murray. And they double up Murray. It's rebounded by Esenge. New Orleans with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Pass to Vucevic. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Smart move by the rookie Fears, passing it out of that pick and roll.
At the top of the key, Eubanks. Monk outside. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And that one falls for Fears.
A natural lead guard. Jeremiah Fears wants to set others up first. That's a rare trait in the rookie, and there aren't a lot of guys like him.
On the wing, George. Good on the triple. George has got 10 points here in the second half.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Jacks up a three. And it's Schroeder missing. Pelicans leading by 19 points. Here's Fears. The shot by Filipowski, no good. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
George in the post. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. So it's Sacramento now. 17-point game. Pass to Levine. There's a screen by Murray. For 3. That shot off.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
From deep. The putback. And Misi throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
Just doing his job. Sabonis is there to snag the offensive rebound and put it right back.
Here's Murray. There's a screen. Tries it from 16. That shot, no good. The Kings trail by 17. Outside Westbrook. DeRozan. Sabonis. Now Westbrook. Murray. Off target from outside.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now Levine. With the drive. Dunked it home, running inside.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for New Orleans.
was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
You always need role players to step up and help, and it was no different in this one, as everything seemed to be clicking for Jeremiah Fears.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
So for the Pelicans, they can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
It's in there.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And here's Westbrook. There's a screen by Murray. Launches it. That one misses. Fears with it. So we see New Orleans taking the W here.
I let her write me my suggestions. Pop quiz, it's a pop quiz. All my money coming clean, you can't pop this. She got that locked up like last meal. Come to my lights like a reindeer. Me and Poppy on the same. My diamonds could never stand still. Where you going, can't come here. I'll always take you back for your.
Come over good time, was a bad one. You say you want, give me something long time. Me deal with this thing, rough something like crime. I make you sing this line.
Say what I did, you know, bro. Good time, therefore. I'm riding up like a stroller. I survive in a good up. That my want it like a know you. And I'm coming red like Coca-Cola. I'ma have a very good time. I swear to God, I can never sound a little shorty. She say she like all of her rhymes. Where is my phone and goalie? I want you to pass it to thugger. Even in the summertime, me and Lil' Shawty cutter. I swear to God, I'ma tell you, dog got the struggle. Baby girl, sit it down, you not know like a hush.